that loud enough?
Yes, that was loud enough.
I think it's funny.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Here we're gonna play a little song here. This is the Dead Kennedys Dead End. I hope it sounds okay for our friends, our that you know that like the sound of a good show. Here we go.
Once I had a close friend, I knew him for quite a while. It seemed alright to me. We had been still together, took all my money and time, and then he went away, taking all that was mine. Oh, well, things crumbled to an end. Hell, we all die in the end. Die in the end. Die in the end. Once it was fun to worry about who was in control. Good look into the future. But now things don't seem right. Passion's still in the air. Profits are better than life. And things are harder to bear. Things are harder to bear. Oh, well, things crumble to an end. Hell, we all die in the end. Die in the end. Die in the end. Die in the end. It's a dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Oh! Once I had a lover, I knew her for quite a while. She seemed alright to me. And then she was gone. She took my love and it died, taking all that was mine, and leaving me far behind, leaving me far behind. Oh, things crumble to an end. Oh, we all die in the end. 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 It's a dead end. Dead end. Dead end.
Well, good evening, everybody. How are y'all doing? Terry, how you doing,
Yeah,
man?
talk to the people. Oh, and I can hear myself. Nice, echo. Yeah, first audio problem of today.
Well, that sounds like your problem.
No, you're ringing. Goes. See?
What about now?
Hello. Yeah,
I don't
that
hear
fixed it.
an echo.
Yeah, no, the echo is gone.
Amazing.
Hmm.
I switched my headset, so if it ends up being me, I'll have to try to adjust this.
It's not you. It's
It's not you,
it's
it's the German.
Yeah. How are your accommodations, Terry? Is your dressing room good?
Yeah, well, tonight, since this is a special night, I'm enjoying a pipe, not like a weed pipe, but an actual tobacco pipe. Usually, I indulge in this only when I read the works of Nietzsche, Schopenhauer, Kant. But since I know your fellow academics, I rose to the occasion and I enjoy a highbrow conversation about the current affairs of the world.
ah.
Very good.
Germans.
Oh, shit. Don't
That's
start.
all you got, Germans.
Well, I
No,
mean,
he got some good ones today.
But I got a question. So that song,
yes,
because
sir.
I don't know much about the Dead Kennedys, but was it Dead Kennedys?
Yes,
Yes. Well, the voice is very recognizable.
yes. Jello
Yeah.
Biafra can't sing to save his life, and that's one of the things I think that he got right about punk rock.
He's laughing.
I mean, I personally, the Dead Kennedys have quite a library, right? They have quite
Hmm.
a catalog, and I'm only a fan of about maybe 3 or 4 songs out of the I don't even know 100 or
See,
so that they have.
I recognize him by the voice, but I only know like Holiday in Cambodia.
Which is a terrible song, by the way.
Yeah, but I like to play the drums along to that. It's like
Yeah, I
keeps you
mean,
fit.
I personally am a fan of Moon Over Marin. I like that one. I like Dead End, and I know there's another one I really like, but I can't fucking remember what it is right now.
Hmm. Oh, the
But
beautiful
yes, but
Ace and Sugar Crits and Lisa,
yeah.
Oh, I missed
and
it.
also the
Oh,
retarded kid.
Yes, and he's being nasty.
is he being nasty already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typing words
That's
like
crazy.
pussy with the double dollar sign because that's the only way you get pussy, motherfucker.
Oh, so true. And then he just
I've never
keeps
done
putting
this before.
periods like a
See,
child.
and always the fucking band check with the point,
Yeah.
right? Dude, so obsessed.
Should I go put a bunch of periods in my list of blocked words so he can't do that?
Oh,
God.
and I want to congratulate Abe. He said bedbug clone, so that means you pretty much like now high school age, sir.
Yes.
What a great
He went
joke.
from
I guess that would be a step up for him. Well, he's been taking it on the chins a lot the last couple of days. Tonic like literally calls this motherfucker on Discord, and he answers every time. He's like with bated breath.
Yeah, well,
I think
that's
it's
that tism,
hilarious.
sir. That's that tism.
Yeah, yeah.
You
And the
know?
other day, I think it was yesterday, I was out digging in the yard and I was, surfing around looking for something to listen to. And Tonic was live, and I think he was going over like Cyrex or whatever. And I guess he got bored with it because he just let out this kind of long sigh and then turned it off. And it was off for like a minute or two. It was
Yeah.
just silence. I didn't realize. I mean, I'm digging, so I'm not obviously watching what's going on. But all of a sudden, you hear the ring, right? And it's ring, 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 ring. Abe picks up, and Tonic, he's like, "Hello," and Tonic's like, "Why am I not surprised that you're not at work or doing anything productive whatsoever?"
Holy shit. And COVID, no, I'm not slandering you. I'm a whistleblower.
A whistleblower.
Different thing. Wait till I disclose to all these people that you're working for Boeing.
For Boeing?
Mhm.
Okay.
I would be more worried if he was working for Pfizer.
Yeah, well,
You know, that's
you're
a
in for a surprise then.
What kind of
Wimpy peanut
surprise?
butter nuts. Dude,
Well,
I don't know. I mean, when we
Surprises.
when we met Abe, right? The boy already was like fucked in the head, dude. But I think like we broke him, like severely broke him, dude. He's like, mm-mm,
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
don't
too
think
late.
he did much to begin with, so when I think about breaking somebody, they can't function anymore. I don't think he ever could function.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it's a net loss for society or something, dude. It's just like an observation, you know?
I know, I get too into the weeds.
You didn't break shit, he said. Yeah, well,
Oh, he's so tough.
but you're a piece of
Abe,
shit.
you should be really happy tonight with this live stream because I'm gonna go over some things that your absentee father was saying earlier on his live stream.
Quite.
I don't know if you can
Sugar
get him some
creams.
help or whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe you and Lady Di can like pool your resources and possibly like check on him. I really think that like this diabetes thing is maybe affecting him mentally
Yeah.
because he has got some super serious like dementia and revisionist history going on. And
He's
Yeah,
got
but
the
that's
YouTube
pretty
bug.
much that's a lot of people on YouTube, you know, like with the
Yeah.
revisionist history.
yeah, man, it's crazy.
I take part in it a little bit myself when I think about the Second World War from time to time.
Oh, I got it. You're a Second World War denier.
No, I'm not.
Or
Don't bring
maybe
me into legal trouble here, sir.
okay.
I ain't denying nothing. Mm-mm. Clearly happened.
Yeah,
The
everybody
numbers are
gets their
correct
apple
too.
tear.
If you want to have a Holocaust denier, you should have page B up. You know, she's
Yeah,
into that shit.
no.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Yeah, no
She argued the
thanks.
numbers
Not
with
to
me
her,
one
but the
night.
subject.
There's enough
Yeah.
delusional people around here that we talk about.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
should
Six Banger. Hey,
stay
Sugar
over there
Fritz.
on her side.
So, but
But
you're
Rick
saying
did
like
say
his
something
his
a little.
but because you were saying his absent dad, yeah, I think Abe and Rick should build the chat together, you know, as a bonding experience.
They should build a bridge.
Absolutely,
Mm.
absolutely.
Family bridges.
Well, there. In fact, Abe, in that regard, is in luck because Rick has an aluminum bridge that also is called a ramp that runs from his gate all the way up to his front door.
Yeah,
So
but that's also his
you're pretty much
retirement
there.
fund, you know.
And it's not a drawbridge, so Rick cannot do anything about Abe going to visit his absentee daddy.
Mm. What about
Yeah.
the big drawbridge, the one that hurts him all the time? Well, maybe not all the time,
His
but
mouth? Oh well, here he's got something
latter.
he's got something to say about his mouth. I mean,
I sound like a fucking moron and a retard trying to talk.
yes,
Oh,
yes, Rick,
yes.
I agree with that 100%.
See,
you for that
that's why,
cooperation.
see, Abe, that's why Rick is ahead of you, because Rick at least realizes it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Rick is ahead in a lot of ways. Maybe not in the articulable digits way. You know what I mean? Because he's down a few of those.
And definitely not getting head.
That's true too. Well, I think they're
Oh.
about neck and neck with that. You know.
Well, but when Abe comes to visit, maybe he gets some hand. We don't know.
Oh. Hey,
Yeah.
I know a lot about that, actually.
I bet you do. Goodness.
I mean, let's face it. People like Abe and Rick don't come to be if you're not into incest, right? So, I mean,
Right.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. What's up?
oh,
brother?
Jamie, he's gay. I think he's bi. No, dude, I said it many times. I said it many times. If every gay dude would be like or great Jamie here, dude, I would question my sexuality.
Well, I did hear him. I think it was last night. He said that he was telling the story on his channel about his own personal life, about like when he was realizing and actually coming to terms with the fact that he was attracted to both.
Oh, he's bi.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Not our business.
yeah, it's not my business, but
Oh,
I was enjoying what he was saying and his live. I did fall asleep about 2 hours in, so because it was late for me. And
Such so much enjoyment, right?
Sometimes those dude, I have to have sleep, bro. I don't know about the rest of these meth heads, but I have to have sleep. Sorry.
My mouth is going crazy.
Yeah, I know. Mine is too. But yeah. So I was gonna put up that I took a little recording. Sorry if that creeps some of you out. I'll do that from time to time. Take recordings. I don't give a fuck if you find it creepy. Don't put it on YouTube if you don't want it recorded. But I have Rick here, and to set this up, Voodoo and I and Trunk Monkey were on Black Rose's panel last night, and we were giving Rick a little bit of a hard time, but we were also laying down some hardcore facts about him and his living situation.
Oh, before you play it, just hold for 2 minutes. I need some alcohol for this.
Oh, absolutely. We will totally hold on there. In fact, we'll throw some elevator music on. We'll be right back with Ghost of Terry after he gets a drink.
Well, plenty of people have waited on our drinks in the past.
That's true. Let me say hello to the chat. Driving Classy Art, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay tonight. Lisa B, always good to see you. Ghost Eagle Guardian, I hope all is well.
All right.
Say, get hit by a bus, you sucking shit. And hello to all the rest of you.
Sir, I just want to let the people know, before I met you Americans, I didn't drink much. Now I have to numb the pain every night.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
It's our accent, isn't it?
been there, done that.
No.
Is that the real COVID?
No, that's not. It's not the accent,
I
because
don't
I'm
think
looking
that's the
on
real
this
COVID.
community, and the question I always ask myself is, how could we have lost? How could we have lost? But let's go.
All these morons. How did we lose?
Unbelievable.
Well,
We're
I
manning
mean,
the
I can
boats
tell-
right now.
I can tell you exactly how. We all didn't go to Paris Island for 12 weeks. Duh.
Damn it.
What the
Damn it.
fuck?
I knew I forgot to do something in the 12th
Well,
grade.
yeah.
Now,
All right, so enough of those. Enough of that. Rick Crude, by the way, is going to point a little thing out about that here in a few minutes. But yeah, let's get to it. Whoa, starts off.
Big Daddy B. I don't know who the fuck you are, dude. But go run your mouth somewhere else, bitch. It's probably Trump or it's
Did he
probably
drop a can?
BTC.
Well, I think
So,
he dropped a lid, a plastic lid, maybe. I
oh,
don't know.
because like that's retirement money right there. Don't
That's
drop
true.
that shit.
By the way, I am not Big Daddy, whoever the fuck. I'm blocked in Rick's chat because he's, I guess, upset with me for some weird reason. I don't know.
Well, that's a good question. Who's Big Daddy B?
Right. Question of the night. Silence here. For a moment. Oh, listen to that. There goes an aluminum can.
yeah.
That's right.
Well,
Ricky always working.
Juice.
Yep.
Death juice. Little money for some cigarettes.
Hey man, you might as well get some kind of return on your investment. You know what I mean? Even if it isn't you that's investing in it.
I just keep burping and burping and burping. I don't know why.
Because you're drinking and drinking and drinking.
Yeah, right.
And
Can't
he's-
imagine.
He's about to tell you what he ate, and it's citric acid and some citric acid and some acid.
Oh,
Oh motherfucker. Hang on a second. I think I did the wrong spot.
Did it jump?
Yeah, well, I hit stop instead of pause.
Another audio problem. I think that counts. So we two
It's
for.
not an audio problem.
Nah. All right. A skill issue then.
Big Daddy B. I don't know who the fuck you are, dude. But go run your mouth somewhere else, bitch.
Big Daddy B, just so you know, you're more than welcome to come over here and run your mouth, as you can, well, hang on a second. You can see, I am Mouth Runner, and I am here running my mouth.
And
Yes.
oh no, I was just about to say I want to meet that fella named Big Daddy B, or is it B or C? D? I don't know.
It's probably Trump or it's probably BTC.
Everybody's me, or I'm everybody.
You got a Billy D. Man.
Oh,
Is he ejaculating into a can?
Maybe on his phone.
I just keep burping and burping and burping. I don't know why.
Can't imagine.
Not the brightest bulb.
Just right. Meanwhile, no burps.
So is he talking also, or is he
No.
just?
Right now
He
he's
does a
burping.
lot of moaning and crying.
All right, let me do some talking here.
And I don't know what the fuck I got. Like I said, it started, I ate something, I just started throwing up and throwing up. I laid down 4 or 5 fucking days.
Hey, Green.
I was hallucinating a little bit.
He's not bullshitting about that, and you'll see as this goes on that he is completely and totally fucking hallucinating.
But I felt sick as fuck. So here we are today. Even my prosthetic doctor says I don't look good, that I look like I've lost a lot of weight.
To be fair, Rick, you haven't looked good.
Ever.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, at least not since.
Yeah, but for Rick standards, he doesn't.
I mean,
look
he
good.
doesn't.
I
He doesn't
agree.
look bad there. You know,
Well,
he's a little
you know.
portly, couple of chins.
Yeah, well, a little bit
But,
chubby.
you know, considering what he looks like now, I mean, it's not like that happened overnight, Rick. We've been watching you for years, and you've pretty much looked like shit.
But for some people, their ugly just comes out on the outside. You know.
It's true. That is.
Yeah, but Rick is the whole package. He's got it on the inside and the outside.
Yes, as
Like
you'll
a
hear.
double stuffed fucking Oreo.
Yeah.
But do you
well,
think
a
he's
rancid rotten Oreo?
Do you think he's really like in a bad way, or is it because it's the end of the month? Probably money is getting short and shit. You know.
Yeah, it could be the end of the month blues
Couldn't tell you.
or lack of greens.
So he had to eat all the spoiled food and stuff. You know.
Maybe the floods ruined his freezers full of food. I don't know.
Hmm.
Now I've been eating.
Those are the
I've been eating. I ate.
Is he drifting in and out of consciousness?
Well, he would certainly like you to believe that. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's what it sounds like. You know.
I just
I've
want people to
been-
know I didn't clip this together to make anything look a certain way. He did this all on his own. Nemesis. So anyway.
Like roast beef lunch meat, I ate that. I ate some orange. Ate some grapes.
Now he goes silent for quite a bit of a period, so I'm
I
gonna fast
think
forward
he's drinking his Coke.
to the next one.
I haven't been able to eat anything heavy. I haven't tried. I just don't have a fucking.
Oops, that was my fault. Sorry.
He sounds preoccupied with something.
Well, he stares during the moans and the silence. He stares at the ground and bobs his head back and forth. So it looks like he's having a really hard time.
So somehow Trump monkey and oh goddamn BTC is gonna run their mouth that I'm, oh God, dry begging or e-begging for something. Well, I haven't asked for anything.
Oh,
Well, there's not somehow about it, buddy. What happens is I can either go live on my channel and run my mouth, or I can click a link on somebody else's panel and I can also run my mouth. It's not a mystery.
he
Just-
runs his mouth all the time, guys.
Just FYI, right?
A habitual mouth runner.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Even when asked to stop.
that's true.
Oh, that's when it's the most fun.
I agree.
We're gonna get your wife on here, Terry.
I don't know how it works over there in Germany. I'm not sure. Do they have to have? Never mind.
What crap are you gonna say now?
No, BTC clown the fuck out of goddamn Nemesis. Nemesis has no fucking balls. Alright? He'll sit there, run his mouth today. He's Billy Badass tomorrow. He'll sober up and, oh, I really didn't mean to say that.
Now I'll run my mouth a little bit about this. By the way, Rick, you probably never went and actually listened to the clip that is so controversial apparently to Nemesis, but you goaded and got his drunk ass to say that. You can hear it in the fucking background. You are on the panel encouraging him in an inebriated state to say some pretty stupid shit on the internet. So, you know, how about them apples?
Well, there's that.
I haven't been able to eat any.
Sorry, I fucking fucked up and hit the play button again.
Hey, you are fucking up his grift.
Now I have to get back to our spot. God damn it. Let me see.
Going through every animal shelter in the Houston Gal.
All right, gotta rewind a little bit.
Now, D-Ban, when you say something is wrong with the house, do you mean like it could be possessed by maybe the spirit of a greedy motherfucker? Could that be it?
Houston area.
I think it's making him sick. I think Rick makes himself sick.
He'll use motherfuckers for his own benefits. Now, y'all.
God damn it. Okay.
Nah, BTC clown the fuck out of goddamn Nemesis. Nemesis has no fucking balls. Alright? He'll sit there, run his mouth today. He's Billy Badass tomorrow. He'll sober up and, oh, I really didn't mean to say that.
That's true. The interval is for dramatic pause again. The intervals are for him to look as pathetic as possible, and I think he accomplished it.
I already told you. I
Struggle.
already told you what bedtime clown's all about.
Yeah. Tell us,
Okay?
motherfucker.
He'll use motherfuckers for his own benefits. Now, y'all remember the whole cinnamon dog shots bullshit, right?
No, it was bullshit.
Yeah, I remember it vividly. Do you? That's my question.
He sat there for 2-3 days, him and Nathan Johnson, going through every goddamn animal shelter in the Houston area, Houston, Galveston. They even lied and said,
Houston, Galveston area. No, there were
Jesus.
only two shelters. The Harris County shelter, because you live in Harris County, and the other shelter that's like not too far from your neighborhood, Rick. Two shelters. That was it. You know? And you're kind of getting the chronology a little wrong there, man, because you were the one that said, first off, that you shot the dog to everyone on multiple live streams before I ever said any fucking thing, or Navin for that matter. Right? Anybody else remember that? You know, I mean, goddamn, dude. Like, how could you be so far off?
That my dog was at a shelter. I really watched this. Because I had asked, hey, dude, if you're going to help me with my dog, then help me.
So we went from from me using him, right, to for my own benefit somehow about his fucking dog, to him asking me. Do you guys remember how many times that motherfucker has told me on multiple different people's channels and live streams that he ain't asking me for a motherfucking thing ever? But right here he asked me. Okay, well, let's continue.
Gross, man.
Nah, BTC clowned the fuck out of goddamn Nemesis. Nemesis.
Son of a fucking bitch, I hate you, Audacity, right now.
Terry, hold back. I know you want to say something.
Yeah, well, you know, I tried.
He takes a drink.
Actually, looking for something. I think I have a pack of cigarettes somewhere still. I'm looking for that.
What did he say?
I think I still have a pack of cigarettes somewhere. That's what I'm looking for.
Let me tell you something, you stupid fuck. He gloats about.
Ooh. Sorry, I like the dramatic.
Which, when I thought about it, I said, no, man, something ain't right there. Let me tell you this. None of them motherfuckers help.
All right, I think I got it. Shit.
It's hard for
Hello,
me to
love.
talk. I don't know why. I sound like a fucking moron and a retard trying to talk.
Who
So,
else gets pleasure from this?
we had the whole I killed Cinnamon Bush.
Right, Voodoo?
Get all these motherfuckers and their mothers. Oh, we'll help. Bedtime Clown was one. Amanda Erickson was another. And who else? Oh, that's right. Huckleberry. Right?
Huckleberry.
He's sick. He's sick, Terry.
Let me tell you this. None of them motherfuckers helped out. It was somebody else. And I don't even know who that person was.
Well, we all know because he said it multiple times in multiple chats. Rick, it was Patriot Defense. And Patriot Defense gave you the money, if I understand correctly, right to your Cash App, which I was not willing to do. Why? Because you cannot be fucking trusted to do what you say you're gonna do. Because you're a fucking lying douchebag. So, yeah, I was willing to help you help
Pay
the dog.
vet. You would've
After
paid.
you spent well over a week claiming that you had shot the dog, that you had put the dog in the pound, that, you know, all of a sudden the dog wasn't with you anymore, whatever little, whatever little story you spun in your fucking imagination that came out of your mouth, right? I mean, can anybody blame me for not wanting to give the money directly to this lying sack of shit? I mean,
No,
for
Bedtime
fuck's
Clown,
sakes.
I don't blame you at all, love.
Well, I know this. I'm being facetious. And
Well,
But
I know.
we would have actually paid the vet. We're all about the animals.
Yeah,
Their
call-
fucking owners are usually pieces of shit.
And I even told him it was on Lisa B's panel one afternoon, either the day of the 2 lives he did where he claimed he shot Cinnamon and then buried her in the backyard, or it was the afternoon after. I went up on Lisa B's panel and I told him, after he told me multiple times that the dog was gone. He did what he did. Just let it go. And I said to him, I would have driven down there. You know what I mean? To try to help you out with that dog. You did not have to shoot her. Then later that night, or the next night on Huckleberries, that was when I found the dog that looked like Cinnamon, and I asked him multiple times, "Is this her at that shelter? Is this her?" It turned out it wasn't her, and Navin is the one that debunked it. You know, I mean, I don't know, like I've never heard of cokes like in excess causing this kind of memory loss and compulsive lying. I don't know. If that's the case, if any of you are compulsive Coke drinkers, maybe lay off on them. I only drink one a day. Just FYI. God damn it, motherfucker.
A few moments later.
I'll tell you what, man. Having a fucking... It's like play, right? Pause, play, pause, play. You can't do that. It takes you back to where you left off before the last time you hit play, not pause. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Let me tell you something, you stupid buck.
Okay, hang on. We're almost there. All right, sorry.
He gloats about taking advantage of.
Let's go back a little further. Back a little further.
That's when I call BTC on the shit. Hey, dude, I thought you were gonna help me, man. I never said that. Go back. You hear the motherfucker say he was willing to come from Dallas to Houston to get the dog out of the fucking animal shelter.
To go get a dog that was never in an animal shelter, Rick. How does that make any sense, man?
Which, when I thought about it, I said, no, man, something ain't right there. All right, motherfucker's willing to come from Austin to Houston.
Which is it, Rick? Is it Austin or Dallas? I mean, within a 20-second span, you've lost like 800, 700 miles.
Yeah.
Like,
Get the dog out of animal control. Why? Well, because the motherfucker was going to throw it in my face. Right? I came and got your dog, buddy. I saved Cinnamon.
Which, by the way, the first time he said that, I cleared up. A lot of people probably would have been like, wow, he is a sack of shit, because I said, actually, I would have driven down there, got the dog for you, and given you the fucking dog back. So I don't know where you get this shit from, Rick.
Now, last night on Black Rose, if you hear the little motherfucker, he gloats and glees how he fucked over his ex, where she didn't get shit, she didn't get the house, she didn't get nothing, and he was so happy he fucked over.
I don't recall talking about my ex at all, and
Nope.
that's not how any of that went.
Nope.
So-
Not in real life.
So I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I mean,
Right? Talks about how he knows Texas property laws because of his fucking mother. And he sat there and said, I don't visit the bitch.
He didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I said I don't go in her house. Because much like you, she is not exactly the most cleanly person. Not that she can be, but her caretakers are just like you. They are nasty. And there's nothing I can do for her. So I don't know where all this gloating and what word did he use? Gleeing? Is gleeing a word? Like, in the context
I
of
mean,
these terms.
glee is a word.
I know glee is a word, but I've never heard it used as a verb.
A person can speak with glee. Gleeing, I'm not quite sure. You might have to check the crude dictionary.
Terry, do you know of this? Do you know of this word?
Second language, motherfucker.
Dragon, what about you? Have you ever heard of somebody gleeing over something?
No.
All right, I'll quit picking on the handicapped guy that has no idea what words mean and are.
That shows you what kind of person BTC is. He doesn't even visit his mother.
Wah, wah, wah.
He gloats about taking advantage of his ex-old lady and just taking her for what she was worth.
Nope. That would be.
Well, now we know how you got your house and your boat and all that other bullshit, dude.
Well, actually, I paid for all that stuff out of my own pocket, not anybody else's. So, I mean, like...
Well, if you could clear up everything and give him your life history, that would take care of it, okay?
Yeah, and that's the other thing, too, is I kind of laugh at these tactics. Like, oh, I'm just going to come on and say a bunch of bullshit, and that's going to piss him off and make him come on and give me information about his real life, because I would love to dox that motherfucker for ruining my grift. Rick. Anywho. Hey, Liz.
You're a scummy little two-faced motherfucker
He's not
who
little.
runs your fucking mouth. He knows all of it.
Yeah, I'm fat, remember?
No, it was the other one that said you're fat.
But, I mean, that guy's not a liar, is he? I said it, I didn't say it. Right? I mean, come on. Let's see. Why do you suck Huck's ass, bedtime clown? I don't know, Abe. Why don't you go back over to your own channel and ask these ridiculously idiotic questions?
He wishes he would ever suck an ass. Are you into rimming, Abe?
I think he's just into somebody touching him, and I know that we all know that that's just... Ugh.
Yeah.
That's when I call BTC
Of course I hit play again.
on the shit. Hey, dude, I thought you were gonna.
I hate my life right now.
No, you have
Yeah.
the audacity.
I hate your audio. But I just want to point out that Abe
Get me in
types
trouble.
like an angsty teenager.
Yes.
How have you
Time
been,
for all
Terry?
Abe. Oh, well, same
Let me
old,
tell you
same old.
something, you stupid fuck.
Mhm.
He's claiming that I'm only here, that my sister-in-law's been trying to get me out, blah, blah, blah.
Now, I did not claim that his sister-in-law was trying to get him out. Right? I mean, I would imagine she would love to have him out of that house. So before he goes any further, just like I said last night, what it would probably cost her, and he's going to lay it out for everybody as to why it can't be done the way he's fixing to say that it's being done. And this is where my knowledge and expertise at Texas probate law comes in, right? I mean, just saying. I didn't say that she wants you out currently. How could I possibly know that? I can only formulate my opinions based on what I see you put out on YouTube. I'm not talking about just your words, Rick. I'm talking about what you let the camera see, Mr. Man. Anyways, Dragon, if you want to ask Terry how his day is going, I'm willing to take a short break.
Yeah. What have you been up to, Terry?
Oh, same old, same old.
Same
Go
old,
on,
same old,
bedtime
love?
clown. Yes. Go on, bedtime clown.
Yeah, this is getting good.
Blah. He doesn't know a fucking thing. If any of you motherfuckers know or remember, this house and the house next door belong to my mother.
Okay. Let's help Rick along with this. According to him, and I'm not going to dispute that what he's saying you know, isn't true, right? So let's take this piecemeal here. His mother, right, who precedes, obviously, himself and his brother, and the sister-in-law that was married to the brother, right? So, according to Texas law, you have his mother, owner of both properties. Let's continue.
When she passed away, she gave that house to my brother, and this house was divided into 4 people: me, my brothers, and my sisters.
Okay. Him, his brothers, and his sisters. Well, that means no matter how you slice it, it must be more than 4. Right? Because the only way that math works is if he's excluding himself in the 4. Right? So he would be
Interesting theorem.
technically
Go on, sir.
he would technically be the 5th. All right. So now you have the mother has passed. She wrote in her last will and testament. She divided up the house that he's in between 5 people, not 4. Because if it's only 4, including him, he can either not have 2 brothers or not have sisters. He can have 2 brothers and a sister and him, or he can have 2 sisters and a brother. But it can't be both, right?
Let
So
me check
he's-
that math real quick. Yeah.
He's
checks
not got his own story straight right there. Get your abacus out, Terry, and start clicking the beads. So it's either
beads?
divided up between 5 or it's divided up between 4. Which is it, Rick? So, yeah, I mean, let's continue.
When my mother died, we probated the fucking will.
Wait.
You little.
Yes, sir.
Since I'm an academic, well,
Okay.
if Rick considers himself one of the sisters, it still would work out.
Yeah, but the numbers still don't add up.
Why?
Well, I guess you're right. If he considers himself one of the bitches,
Yes,
I guess that math makes sense. Okay, well, that's a fair point, Terry.
that's
We
right.
can go with that. I mean,
That's
yeah,
why I'm a
let's
genius.
Put the stamp on that.
Motherfucker.
So, his mother died, and they probated the will, right? Which means that the house that the brother that died later and his wife were living in next door to Rick, they received ownership of their own home. If you probated the will, then that created a link, what's called a in the chain of ownership. Okay, so that's all good and fine and legal, right? And from what he's saying here and has said in the past, so the other house, the other property, also went to his brother, right, who was still alive at this point because the mother's will was probated, right? And it was her wish that that property went to, I don't know, 4 or 5 people, possibly 4, including an extra bitch, which is Rick.
That's
It
right.
may be 5 if he excludes himself as the mecca of idiothood, right?
No,
So-
I think he's transitioning, and his mother was very supportive.
That very well could be. But apparently, maybe there was some tension between the brother and Rick, as evidenced by what you'll hear in the coming moments. Oof, I almost hit the play button again.
So the will's been probated, bitch.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
When my brother died,
Whoa. What's that? When my brother died.
Sorry for your loss, Rick.
Yeah, my condolences.
the will was probated.
Okay, right there. He says when his brother died, his will was probated. which would mean that his brother's last will and testament would have included his wishes for the property that his widowed wife would be staying in and their subsequent children, correct?
Yep.
And it would also mean that his last will and testament would address the remaining there's a technical term I'm trying to think, and now I can't think of it. Not decedents. Fuck. Now I'm like an
Descendants.
idiot. The rest of the people on the will.
So, unfortunately, on that house, it is divided between my sister-in-law and my nieces.
Now, in Texas, I don't know about the rest of the country, but more than likely that's true. You know why? Because the married-in sister, who is not a blood relative of Rick, right? Because she is the widow of the former owner of the home, she has a stake in that claim. But I want y'all to remember back just a couple of seconds ago when he said his brother's will was probated. Because here it comes.
I have nothing to do with that house next door. Doesn't belong to me.
That's correct.
It was left in the will by my mother to my brother.
Right.
This is the only house that my brother was supposed to make a fucking will.
Was that
Supposed to?
supposed to make a will? I thought his will was probated.
Well, I don't know where you're going with this, but I have the idea it leads to Rick is full of shit. You know?
I don't want to be.
I think you're right,
spoil
Terry.
I don't want to spoil it. So, Rick, when I said that you were squatting in that house, because in the state of Texas, possession is 9/10. I know math is hard for you. 9/10. That means almost all of the law, right? And you are cock blocking essentially for all of the retarded internet people out there, them from getting their rightful fucking inheritance because they don't want any fucking thing to do with you. And you, rather than risk being out on the street, even though you would have gotten a probably couple tens of thousands of dollars, you don't trust yourself with the money. You would rather the fucking house fall down around your pathetic, withering away body because it's ultimately the middle finger to the rest of them people that supposedly fucked you over. And let me fucking play it because you'll hear it for yourself.
And leave me his.
Could this be why he never wants to go to the hospital?
100%, because he leaves that house and he doesn't know what her finances are like. He comes back, there's a fucking notice on it from the sheriff's department, if not the sheriff's department. They're saying, no, motherfucker, you can't come in here.
Part. So, again, this house was divided into 4 people, motherfucker. 4 people. Me, 2 of my brothers, and my sister. All right, so one of my brothers gave me his half of the house, the 25%, which made me 50%.
Do you have that on paper? No, you don't. Because if you did, this wouldn't be an issue for you.
My sister left me her half of the house, which made me 75%.
Again, do you have that on paper? Because if you don't...
Do you want to say if he has receipts for that?
Yes.
I try to sell the fucking house, and I have one greedy little fucking bitch from there who thinks she deserves more.
Now, at this point, because I didn't want him to strike me, literally turns his body in the video and points next door. So he's talking about his deceased brother's wife's daughter. He's calling her greedy. Just so we're all clear about that.
Because that's who lives in the house next door.
That's who lives in the house next door. He said that one little fucking bitch.
Well, I ain't getting her fucking anymore. And I don't really give a fuck. So I ain't paid taxes. I'm not gonna pay taxes.
That's right.
Why? What for? Let them.
Because, Rick, you would rather the fucking place fall down around your disintegrating body rather than give people what other dead people in your family wanted them to have. So, all you motherfuckers, well, I say all, there's really only two of you that I know of, talking about manhood and integrity and all of that fucking horse shit. Miss me with that, motherfucker. You're pissed because you know I'm fucking 100% right. And you're right when you said earlier, I know all these little tricks. You know who I learned them from? That supposed alleged bitch-ass mom of mine. That's who. I didn't take anything from anybody, ever. I don't operate like that. Because that woman abandoned me when I was 11 or 12 years old. On top of all the other poor me victim stories that I have at the hands of that woman. No, I won't set foot in her fucking house. Because it stinks. It smells bad. And it's a wreck. Probably much like yours.
Now, earlier, I just want to state for the record, I did get an admission of things that Clown does take. So you cannot leave any electronic adapters around him, any cords, any earbuds. But he says it's in the same house, so
Literally
we'll
5
see.
feet from her, she can lay her eyes on
We'll
all
see.
of it.
No, I can't. I hide them all.
So, Rick, while you're posting on your channel about kids that need food and calling your niece the bitch that's too greedy for you to get the fuck out of that shithole, and you won't pay any taxes because what probate law says is if the arrears are higher than what the property is worth, if you were to die tomorrow, they don't see a fucking penny. In fact, in the state of Texas, it usually doesn't happen, but the state of Texas reserves the right to come after your fucking relatives for that goddamn money. Like I said, the courts don't make that a habit in the state of Texas because it's so rare that a property or a beneficiary has the kind of resources and liquidable assets that a county
What liquid
would wanna
asset?
go after.
No.
So are you saying that he's screwing his family?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Running around calling people deadbeat dads, telling people he's so much better than them. All I said one time was I had a boat. That was it. Oh, but we got to hear about his $1 million cars and his $1 million houses all over the United States and all of that bullshit. I just said I have a bass fishing boat. That was it.
Yeah, but
Terry,
also, I
do you-
mean, nobody is surprised, right?
Terry, do you have your tent?
A tent.
Yeah, your pot growing tent.
Yes,
Then you're better than me.
it's in full operation.
You think you're better than me.
Yeah, well, I know I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm better than like 99.9% of all you people. but that's just me.
Yes.
But I'm also very humble.
Right.
That's why it's not 100%.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah.
Second, my house, I'm here until I fucking die.
And I just want to point out, I don't understand, and I said this on Black Rose's panel last night. I don't understand, Rick, why you just don't say it the way that it is. Honestly and truthfully, that would be more respectable. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. I didn't mean to interrupt your belch there, buddy.
And now I said it how it is.
But I mean, that would be more respectable than. I mean, well, what have you got to lose? Are you worried about looking like any more of a piece of shit than you already are? I mean, come on.
That's kind
So, y'all remember, I had this house sold 2-3 different fucking times. It took me a long time to get the deal I was looking for.
Now, the way I remember it is, he's never had the house sold at all. Anybody that ever called about the house, they would, he would claim that they were offering him $200,000 for the house, and he would sit there on a live stream and pretend like he was on the phone with somebody, and jack it up to $300,000, $310,000. In fact, if I remember right, the story was something along the lines of that somebody was buying up land to put casinos on at the armpit of 45 and I-10 or something. I can't remember exactly, but that's why the dilapidated property was worth so much more and all of that. But again, that's just a way for you to just really stick it to your niece there, isn't it, Rick?
But sir, I'm gonna drop down in the chat. I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm listening on the couch,
right,
probably falling asleep.
Okay, buddy.
But if I'm still awake and you have audio issues, I will sure to type it in the chat. So see you later.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Always looking out for you, buddy. Bye.
Thanks for coming up, man. Dragon, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm listening. I mean, this fucker is delusional. He's trying to rip off his family. Okay?
Well, he's
That-
not
that's
trying. He's been
beyond
doing it
fucked up.
successfully for years. He's not trying. He's successfully doing it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And he's pissed off. Oh, and here's another thing too. Actually, I don't even want to listen. Chat, do you guys want to listen to any more of it? But I just wanted to point out. I just wanted to point out what he was saying about Nemesis earlier, and this didn't occur to me. It was Voodoo that pointed it out. Is it possible that Rick was up there doing what he was doing to Nemesis because he was holding it over his head? That he admitted to doing what he did to his wife and taking advantage of her for money? That Rick was trying to extort Nemesis in that manner?
I don't know.
Did another grift of Rick's get outed on accident? Whoops. I'm sorry, you sack of shit. I don't know if there's any truth to any of that, but why else would you be up there trying to get him to say those horrible fucking things and agreeing with him like that? You know that shit is wrong. Rick?
It doesn't stop him from doing anything.
No, it don't. No. I
This
agree
whole
with you,
bullshit
Voodoo.
that this is a persona.
Yep.
He's taken it too far, too often, to too many people.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
you take
to-
a persona and shove it right up your ass.
Well, I can't come to Lisa's. I'm on my own live stream. I mean, I'll hear it later, I'm sure. Are you saying for me to, play her live stream? I mean, I don't
Is that really unholy?
know. I have no idea. But if you guys want to take a little, 5-minute break, I will be glad to do that. Or 2 or 3 minutes, whatever. Let me find something for you guys to listen to.
You got to get more coffee. You don't trust me to talk.
Well,
Oh, come on, Voodoo.
He actually
all
does
right.
it.
No,
He
y'all.
shouldn't.
Okay, y'all can talk.
Yeah, go get some coffee, love. We're good. We got
Alright.
this.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Abe's on panel, Jesus.
Are you
Well, good
freaking
for him.
kidding me, love?
Like, who wants to miss
I
that,
am an
for
academic.
God's sake?
Oh my God, what the
I'm for law
fuck?
enforcement.
Don't forget, y'all. Abe is
I mean, yeah. No, I'm just saying when you see somebody out, I'm not on the YouTube begging for change, though. See,
That's all.
You are
folks.
begging for change. I'll be back. Y'all have fun.
We will. We
And
got
suck
this.
my dick, Rick.
I've said it before. The sound of Abe's voice is like saltpeter for a woman.
Oh, I know, right, love? Oh my God, he's a fucking idiot, just like the other one too. So we all know how this goes, and oh my
But
God,
it's going to be. I mean, we may as well rename him Circle Jerk because it's going to be
yeah,
the same
yeah,
fucking
I agree with
circular
that.
argument. Let me bring you back to 1981. I realized I had pubic hair. Run, 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 run. I mean, like, we don't give
Damn,
a
homegirl.
fuck. We
Yep.
just don't
I'm
give a
like,
fuck.
all right, you know, but yeah,
Usually when he comes in, I just ban him because I don't like him. I've
no,
tried to make this abundantly clear many times. I don't give a fuck what you used to do in your former life. I don't care if you were a
yep,
police officer. Don't care if you saved children. Don't care if you donated your sperm for science, because God knows it's fucking weird. I mean, I don't
yep.
care what you did. Don't. I mean, like,
We don't give a
he,
shit. We
no,
don't
he
care.
could come through and say, I was actually the lunch lady at Ridgemont High. Motherfucker, we still don't like you.
Exactly. Thank you, Voodoo. You know, none of us like him. We don't give a
No.
shit about him.
Mm-mm.
He's fucking delusional.
I
Come
honestly,
on, he lives
there
in
was,
fantasy land, homegirl. Like, come on.
yeah. I say that all the
Mm-hmm.
time. He's a fantasist. And even talking
Yep.
about him right now gives him more credibility and worth than I think he deserves. There were several months here this summer, well, beginning of the year, when I was working a lot, and I was like, I'm not listening. I don't want to talk about him. I'm not going in chat. I just, was like, nope, not right now.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
Right.
huge piece of carrot cake.
I know, it's enormous, isn't it?
Yeah. It's gonna take me.
It's going to take you a week to eat that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Yep. No, I'm almost done with my diamond art, actually. I got the background all finished, and the owl
What
will be
is it?
finished by tonight. Hmm?
What is this, the piece you're working on?
Actually, it's a snow owl, and kind of in the woods, and big giant piece. But yeah, I'll have the owl finished by tonight.
That'd be cool. Do you show it on your channel?
Oh, I'll put it up on my channel as soon as it's done.
Okay.
Then you can
Maybe
see it, love.
subscribe to you. I'm a
Yeah.
stingy subscriber.
Oh,
You just have too many, and you're like, oh God.
hmm.
The notifications, they aggravate me.
I get it. I get notifications sometimes, and sometimes I don't. YouTube's dumb that way, but yeah, this one is a lot of work.
Do you commission pieces like on clothing or anything?
No, I've had people ask me, and I honestly, when I started this hobby, I never thought about making it a business, but right now I've just been working on what I want, and
Yeah. Because I have a very clear image in my head, a design, if you will. I'm from Louisiana, so I can
yeah.
see a nice couchon de lait going on. And for those of you guys that don't know what that is, that's a pig roast. We put it in the ground.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I would
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, where you can see
hey, how about that?
the pig, being rotated, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden, oh my God, there's its face, and it's Abe, and it's got a big fucking apple in it.
Oh,
That
I
would be
know. I've thought about that
interesting.
too. Yeah.
How do you like them apples?
Oh, shut up, you dumb piece of crap. Ugh, you're so boring.
But then you would have to, see his face, so I wouldn't do that to you.
No, no, no. Mm-mm. No.
I really do think that if everybody iced him out, he would
Yep.
just keep like migrating like he is from
Oh, God, homegirl.
community to
Yeah.
community. And maybe like a
Mm-hmm.
dodo bird, he would just migrate away from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I had the owl started before, and then I just said, "Oh, screw it! I'm gonna work on this background since it is so big." Because the background would have took me forever if I hadn't have done it. And I figured, well, once the background's done, I'll finish up the owl and
Yeah.
get it done and be done. Because this is one big piece, love. Ain't no little. Mm-mm. No.
You see what Mallory said?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I see it.
You know what other song is like really
Really,
catchy?
Mallory? Yep, I get you.
You know what other song is like really catchy that'll get stuck in your head?
What, love?
What is it?
Oh, yeah. I should have known you were going to play that. Okay.
Yeah.
Should have known.
There's another clip that he has that was, was it the Republican or the Democratic convention? I think it was the Republican convention, huh?
Dean, no, no, I can't remember.
Oh, you can't remember. This is my favorite.
Yeah. Right before that, he was screaming about going to Oklahoma, coming to New York.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to Kansas City.
He's an actual politician.
Right?
Yeah, Howard Dean.
Yeah.
I loved his enthusiasm. Back in like 2007 or whenever that was, they were like, all the fucking talking heads were like, oh, he just ruined his presidential chances. And it's like, no, he didn't. Man, I can't believe that guy didn't win against Obama. Honestly. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Now, if you go watch what fucking AOC's fucking doing on stage, I don't even know, man. These people are fucking batshit. They're talking about, we're taking back the country. You've had the fucking country. What are you taking back? You've ruined it.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're going to ruin it even more? I mean, I don't even know.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, look at Rick. He has that effect. He can take something that's ruined and he can make
Ruin
it
it
worse.
even more.
True. Very true. Yeah. I agree.
All I know is stop getting mad at me about shit that you fucking say and do on the internet. You know,
Yep.
I mean, goddamn. It's not my fucking fault. Oh, you made me look like a piece of shit. No, you did that.
Oh, you're talking about people in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you made yourself look like a piece of shit. I didn't do that. Oh, you're making me violent. Dragon, I don't know if you heard that shit last night. Fucking Nemesis said, I am responsible for making him want to be violent.
Uh-huh.
What?
No, dude.
If
I
you-
don't have
The
anything
fuck?
to do with that. That's
Oh
your
my
fucking
God.
fault.
like
And
he's sprinkling brain dust at everybody.
something, man. I don't know.
Jesus. No, I didn't hear that last night.
Fucking crazy ass.
It was a lot.
Oh, I bet it was. And yeah, God.
What?
I would have been like, uh-huh. Yeah. I see. What the fuck?
Oh, you and Brett don't get along?
Who?
He could be talking to me. I don't know.
I'm asking you.
Oh, you're asking
No,
me?
not you. I'm
God
asking,
damn.
I'm
I
asking
don't-
Dragon.
I don't have a problem with Brent. I just don't know him that well. I don't have a problem with him.
Oh,
You could be just fucking with
I'm
us.
sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Well, dude, I don't have a problem with him.
No, it was just a question.
Yeah, I know. I know it was just a question. I just personally, I just don't have a problem with him.
Well, there.
I
That's
mean,
for everybody.
He comes
oh
in too
yeah.
late for me.
So no. The only two people I can't stand at this point is dumbass, with the apples, and the other one, well, frickin' peg leg. Man, those two fuckers need to get a life. That's all I'm gonna say to that.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't look, Rick. Don't be fucking mad at me, man, because you're a fucking squatting sack of shit. Like I said, be a man, and it's not even that you needed to come out and say it. My only issue exists with you coming on, revising history that tons and tons of people saw, and calling me a liar. I didn't lie about anything. I mean, what the fuck, dude? And I understand, that people are gonna say, "Oh, Bedtime Clown is lying," but at the same time, it's like, why are you still getting pissed off about me telling the truth and you blatantly lying? That one's one that I don't understand at all. Hey, Casper, how you doing? Hey, Hillbilly Man. I mean, for fuck's sakes. But
Right.
yeah, that's what Rick's
Get ya?
doing. He's fuck. No, not you, Brett. I'm talking about Rick Crude.
Hey,
He's pissed
hillbilly.
off because I got his fucking number. He's sussed the fuck out, and it ruins his grift. Oh fucking well, rewrite your script. Like that's what I tell Rebel all the time, man. Come up with a new fucking script.
Oh, that's too much work.
He fucking holds on to that motherfucker like his first goddamn teething ring, man.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I was talking about Rick. Brett. This whole thing was about Rick, pretty much. But I mean, everybody knows Rick is a fucking lying sack of shit. So
True.
But he trumps himself all the time. That's what I find fucking amazing. Is somebody that says the shit that he says, and then you look at Rick and you're like, oh. I don't subscribe to him. The only time I have to see
Either
him
am I, love.
is when Clown's got him playing or he's wandered into somebody else's chat. It's just like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite parts to this though was when he starts talking about who is and isn't allowed into the Ku Klux Klan.
What
That's
the
awesome.
fuck?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Hang on a second. Let me see. Let me find it.
Oh, damn.
I can guarantee you, Trump Monkey is looking around. He's got no life. He's got.
Hang on, I think it's a little further down. Let me see if I can find it.
And I guess that's opposed to the hood life with the
Even little Bedtime Clown.
can maker.
He sat there one day, said, I got a boat, and I.
All right, hang on. It's on down. I gotta find it.
I get you.
That's right. I had $1 million home in Fallbrook, California.
That's
Sure he
equivalent
did.
To, yeah, over there that's about what, 1,200?
Just for the fuck of it, I used to have lunch with Dave Metzler.
Uh-huh. Sure
That's
you
me right
did.
there when he was doing his goddamn cable
right.
shows, motherfucker.
Listen to
Mm-hmm.
it. He'll tell you.
If I had problems with my TV, Dave would come over and fucking fix my fucking TV. He was a TV repair man.
Hey, Black Rose. I gotta skip
Hey,
a little
Black
bit.
Rose.
Yeah, my former addresses are all public record, motherfucker. Why would I
don't
lie?
give two fucks what he used to have. You're a piece of shit now. You live in a piece of shit. You got
Mhm.
Don't give a fuck what
Dave
yesterday
Metzler was a real motherfucker. He was a real Klansman. Guys like fucking Trump Monkey or Rob C.
Right on, Ghost Eagle.
They wouldn't have never made it.
I go, this dude claims that he's Hispanic. He's Indian. He's everything but white, right? This motherfucker. He's just like Rebel, you know. And he starts talking about who would and wouldn't make it in the fucking. Listen to this shit.
I would have thought they were fucking weak, and that's what I thought when I first met Trump Monkey. The motherfucker was weak as fuck. Now, Rob C. tried to become a member of the Ku Klux Klan. They rejected his ass.
Like I guess Rob filled out an application
Right.
and they denied it. Like,
It was credit problems. You
Yeah.
know, there was a bad check 20
Yeah.
years ago.
well, maybe he had too many. Maybe he had too much credit. You know, they'll do that too. Like, if you have too much, not only will they deny you for too much debt, which means that you had a lot of credit. So it could be 10 credit cards. It could be 2
Are you sure
really
you're
big
not
ones.
thinking about dark meat chicken?
I don't know. Either way, oh yeah, maybe he had too much chicken. That's
Who
entirely
knows,
possible.
Loves?
But yeah, here's Rick Crude talking about who can and can't fit into the Ku Klux Klan.
God.
Trump Monkey, they won't even look at him as a fucking candidate because he's too fucking weak. He runs his mouth like a fucking woman.
Rick, this entire fucking live stream, you ran your mouth like a bitch, like a wounded little bitch. And the worst part is, you had to put on a fucking act for it to come off that way. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
I come from David Duke land, right? Seen him several times. I don't recall him handing out applications, but, you know, I guess it's because I was a chick, right?
I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know. Right now, he's swaying his head back and forth, looking down at the floor.
He's thinking, is this enough? Should I vomit? Would that help? You know?
Anyway, I'm going to get off and rest for a bit. There's something else I want to talk about.
I love this. He's gonna call out a scam, y'all.
But every time I keep goddamn talking, I keep having like heartburn or fucking burping.
I think that's probably the bile and the blackness of your heart and your soul trying to evacuate itself out of your mouth because you're such a sack of crap. You know what I mean? The kind of sack of crap that would fucking sit in a goddamn property who would rather it fall down around, I'll say it again, his disintegrating body fucking parts because he's already a dead man anyways, rather than give his niece-in-law what is rightfully fucking hers. Did you ever stop and think about that? Well, of course you didn't, because you're making it all up, you sack of fucking shit. Oh, except the part about how you really are a piece of crap who's doing that to his own fucking family, even though they're only married in. Yes, that is true. Well, y'all, I guess I've had just about enough of running my mouth tonight. I want to thank y'all for being here and listening to me run my mouth.
Oh, it's always a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get ready for bed.
All right, honey.
All right, Loves.
Yeah.
I'll hop down.
All
Have a good
right.
evening.
You too,
Thanks,
Loves.
Dragon.
I'll see you
I
later.
appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, talk to
Bye.
you later. Have a good one. So, anywho, okay, I'm gonna play you guys out with probably a really annoying song to Brett. Let's see. But I think it's appropriately titled. It's called I Can't Stop Talking. And the lyrics are pretty understandable. but I think it's appropriate for tonight's stream. And again, this is a Canadian trio, some of the pioneers of punk rock, and you know, they're really fucking old, and they were badass. They're broken up now, but again, this is No Means No and Can't Stop Talking. And after the song is done, I'll just end it, and we'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. God damn it. Terry cursed me. Hang on a second. Fucking Germans. Let me see what the hell the problem is. It ain't none of those. It should be that. Let's see what happens with this. There we go. All right, y'all.
Myself awake at night. I try to stop, but I can't fight that voice that whispers ceaselessly. The one that only talks to me. It tells me what I have to fear. It spits its venom in my head. It calculates it carefully. Enumerates its strategies. Round and round its loves and hates. It endlessly reiterates. It never stops. I've never heard the silence of that final word. Can't stop talking. There is no stopping a brain that keeps talking. I know it's not healthy. I know it's not true. I don't even know who I'm talking to. But I can't stop talking. I've got to stop talking all night and all day. I have something to say. I drone on and on, though I know it's not true. I've got to stop talking. I'm not talking to you. The truth around my tongue is curled. A chain of words that binds the world. In a fever, all I see is captured in my commentary. The why, the who, the where, the when. Let me rip them all again. And then again my voice will sing the praises of its babbling. The arguments that I dissect are lucid, cogent, and correct. And if you foolishly object, I'll cram each word back down your neck. Can't stop talking. There is no stopping a brain that keeps talking. I know it's not healthy. I know it's not true. I don't even know who I'm talking to. But I can't stop talking. I've got to stop talking all night and all day. I've got something to say. I drone on and on, though I know it's not true. I've got to stop talking. I'm not talking to you. I know it's not healthy, I know it's not true. I don't even know who I'm talking to. But I can't stop